All right, so you wanted to play your WZ?
Yeah, because I don't have the credits to buy the 5A.
Cool.
I unlocked it though.
Well, let's do it. Okay, well, so I would start in this game, I would start on the one line because of the way that they have just so much medium power. Like, it's a good spot to go anyways because you can very easily defend the base. So we can just start at H1 and then we might have to run away, we might have to drive forwards, we'll see. Okay, so we know that they've got the E75 coming. I haven't played this side in ages. I think it's... Oh, that's a light tank.
Quite dangerous.
Yeah. We're gonna have to watch. We can't cross now because obviously we stopped. Crossing in front of the Foch isn't a good idea. But what we like can do is just take safe shots on the Foch and just sort of wait. But like we can still engage people. Like that Foch is behind. Oh, I hit the Foch. So the Foch is in the bush to the left of the rock. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what bush you're talking about.
Okay.
We use it in Clan Wars.
See. He's still there. You see how, like... Yeah, I think we're hitting him. I'm not sure, though. It's weird how... Did your Sixth Sense go off when you poked?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just permalit, then. He'll die eventually. Oh, there you go. That one missed. Perfect. So he fell back. He's still full HP. Are you kidding?
Yeah, he bounces.
Yeah, of course. I thought if we were bouncing, his shells we would see the shells ricochet up. Okay, so you can look at the map now because obviously the situation, we have information on what's going on the zero line. How should we proceed, do you think? We can talk about that though.
My concern is that our zero line will still fail.
You think so?
Stupid.
I don't think so. We have 4, they have 2. So they have 4, we have 4. Yeah, you're right. We're going to lose the zero line. So how do you want to deal with that? Do you want to try to push this side before we lose the zero line or return to base?
Well, we got to push in with the Foch. The STI is already pushing. I guess technically it's not a bad idea, but we'd have to push carefully.
Yeah, we'd have to push into a crossfire.
We have to kill the Foch before we do anything.
Exactly. I agree. I would think
Tracked.
just sort of playing it out and maybe returning to base in a bit is safer than just straight on pushing. Yeah, I agree. So generally, if you think you're gonna lose the game, it's like we should just fall back and start playing for damage.
I would fall back to what is it, K7?
K7.
And shoot from the rocks.
Are you sure? I think J5 where the STRV is a lot better for heavy tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
I'm used to doing that in a med.
Fair enough. We can we also have a T30 up there. Yeah, you're right. So at this point, we're gonna have to deal with people behind us. But that's just the situation because this is a 15-0 loss. It's like
that's if we have Artie.
Yeah.
Artie will protect us.
Wow, Jesus. Like I considered us to not. I don't think we're at fault for this loss, even though my inclination is to pretty much say we are. I don't think we actually are.
I mean, you saw how quickly the zero line.
Right, we're 4 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have still been bad.
Good point. So I'm just gonna try to kill the 13105. It's free damage.
Yeah. And I'm gonna wait for those tanks to come across.
That's a good idea. 277. If he pushes badly, you'll be able to farm him. Okay, so you can deal with the zero line. Load heat, of course, and I'll try to deal with this one line. Maybe we can hold out for a while.
Damn, that T30. No, I'm gonna have to help you on that one. Looks like the T30 has it kind of in control.
Yeah, he should. I mean, he only has so much DPM, but if we just play this angle and we deal with this one line... Why is this cunt here? He just gets in the way. I hate TD drivers. Okay, so if we can kill the Foch... There we go.
Tracked.
So if you shoot at his very top, it'll be easy.
Come on, come on.
Who hit you?
30B.
From behind?
30, sorry. Yep.
Okay. So our best chance at, like, oh. Watch out for that Foch.
tracked.
Okay,
Tracked.
I'll try not to break your track.
There we go.
He's tracked. Foch is tracked. So my inclination would be to try to win the one line.
We can try.
Yeah. Because then at least we're not surrounded. I mean, easier said than done though, because there's literally a lot of them here. So we just want to clear off. You're good. You can stay there. I'll just work on the one line. Try to help out this for 30. Okay. So just live.
30 I can't see.
Just live because I'll be able to come over and help you in a bit here.
I don't have a repair.
Oh, you're tracked?
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's fine.
Oh,
Oh!
no.
Off a trigger.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, how do I do this? I need to bait the guy. No! Fuck. The problem with getting stunned is it slows your turret rotation. Okay, I just need to push out in one direction at this point. You see, like, I can't have tanks behind me, so driving into these 75's, like, genuinely my best play. See, now I can fight a one-on-one with a bad player.
Right. And then you can use the E75 if you can get around him.
Well, I'm trying to bait the 704 into me.
Oh.
Yeah, you see?
Okay.
That gave me the free shot. Now I have to drive away from the autoloader if I can manage it. No! There we go. Okay. I mean, we did live for like 7 minutes, so that's good. But you, like, microplays like that can get you more damage and more kills, and that can help, like, your play a lot, because sometimes they'll actually work and help you win. Okay. So Paris, we can just start off at a position once again, and see how it goes from there.
My first inclination is to go to H8.
Yeah. That's really passive. Generally people fight... Don't they fight up?
Initially.
Oh.
Go to H8, see where everybody's going, since they have so many mediums.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I would say J7 would be better. Just be like that across the road, because then you're closer to the fight. But generally your idea is right.
I mean, given that there's only 2 heavies and it's us, we could technically just push.
Well, they're probably going to have some, like a 54E1, or their 263 down south. I would wait for information before pushing, but probably you're right. Okay, so you see, this is why we didn't push, because there's a bunch of idiots who brought their mediums. Right? Like, you would not have... How do I say it? If they played as you would expect, like, if they played better than the average player, you could predict that. But because they're so bad, you can't actually predict that type of play. That 50-41's here. And so, like, assuming your enemy is better than they are is, like, literally a mistake, because you would never predict a bat shot to go K-line.
No.
For example. But we can just play here. I would just look for shots. We're not going to commit, because they just have so many tanks here. And it looks like we're winning the north, so... Looks like that's working, you know.
I'm concerned that they're going to come around and flank where the tortoise is.
Nah, I mean, okay. You're right, but it's not really a threat. It's just, like, anyone who does that generally dies, because they push into a crossfire. Between the Scorpion and... Yeah. Okay, I think we should just stay here, chill out. Our Progetto's probably gonna die. There's nothing we can do about it.
And they already killed the TVP.
Yeah, right. And we're not going to win the north either, so we are just going to have to slowly try to work on winning this side of the map. That's in a mill. Who just shot me? He's shot too. He's, I can't spot him. You see where? Yeah, there.
Yep.
I didn't know how to describe that with words.
That's alright.
So we're not going to be able to beat him there. What if we... Okay. Is there anything we could do right now to try to win this side instead of just playing the corner?
I think we could go up where the Rheinmetall is and maybe push into the AT-15.
Yeah. 1 sec. Oh, that's possible. I actually think the situation's changed. Like, we can just easily win this now and push into it because you see that RHM's flanking. Perfect. I'm reloading.
Go. 268 shot.
Okay, let's just push into the M103 and M46, and then we're gonna want to, like, help
go
out.
Up
yeah.
the 2 line.
Exactly. To try to help out the north flank. You can just ignore the M46 because he's AFK, right? It's not a threat.
I got it.
Okay. And then we can just auto aim the M46 and drive past. There we go. So that wasn't like too bad. You know, like that's starting off at J8's a good idea on this map, and then you just see how it goes and don't be too bad of a player.
Yeah, it was a good call not to push preemptively.
Thank you. Okay, so this is just what you meant. It's like we're top tier. It looks like we can be hella aggressive, but I wouldn't really do that with how, like, just doesn't seem smart.
Well, I know that we can't be aggressive on the banana since they have 2 E75s.
Yeah.
We could be aggressive on the 2 line, but they have the TDs, and that's what I'm concerned of.
I would play the hill in a platoon, because the hill, we're not going to get stuck there. We're going to have yeah, we can just push through it. It's like, if we were one tank that was top tier, it's way harder to win the hill, but in T10s, which are super, they have the capacity to be really aggressive, it's like we can do that, and we'll just dominate all of their tier 8 mediums, and their single, like, how do I say it? We want to basically kill all their low tier tanks before their high tier heavies get to the hill if they are going to climb the hill. And we have the speed to do that, because we're T10s. So it's like, in this instance, in these tanks, in this platoon, we can make that play. If I was solo, I would just play the banana or shoot across the mid and just wait for stuff to happen.
I'm always hesitant to take heavy tanks up to the hill.
Yeah, you should be. It's a bad idea. Because now we're going to lose Tank Alley as a result of this play. So we just need to make... You see? Like, we made... that risk was implicit in the decision to go hill. So we're going to have to win the hill and then fall back to defend against the Tank Alley.
But there's where all the TDs were, like I thought.
That's a good... Yeah.
So at least I know that I'm thinking right.
Right, exactly.
That's my take.
Yeah, and like with that information, you can decide not to push the 2 line. That's... Yeah. Okay. I'll take the hit, I guess. Oh, nice. And we just want to be really aggressive because we're playing off of how aggressive the E75s are being, right? Okay. We need to kill the hill before they...
Yeah. I mean, it does help that your name is Lemming Rush, but still, it's the same idea.
Yeah.
You know, they would have pushed because they see 2 heavy tanks pushing.
Okay. And I would just... Yeah, you can wrap around like that. That seems like a good idea. And I'm going to stay on the hill. Like, just don't get too aggressive because there's still... So you can go play down here. That would be my suggestion. I'm going to play from the hill and shoot into the tank alley if I can. You don't want to get yourself killed because there's a lot of tanks on their team that will come back to base to try to defend. And they'll like, all these TDs will probably be moving over to shoot at you. Yeah. So just make sure they're not going to, like, cost you 1500 HP. And then you need to be careful when flanking all these heavies because they can just turn around and all 4 of them might YOLO you, so. Okay, good enough. You're not fighting the heavies. That's a good thing. Okay. So just put pressure, and that will allow me to work on defending the base. How's it going?
It's going alright.
Good. I'm just working over at 257 right now. Fuck.
Got a Patton flanking me.
Can I help you?
That's right.
The Conway's got it. What's your HP? I'm gonna try it. You're gonna have an
More than 100.
E75 flanking you in a sec. So I'm gonna prevent that from happening. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Now, just... Is the Conway able to help you?
No.
If you live through this. Good, I'm coming. How are you still alive? Amazing, dude. Wow. Goddamn.
Because I was able to back up far enough
Yeah.
to make the E4 push far enough ahead, and then I could pop him.
Jeez.
But I couldn't do that until he did.
And you used the Conway, I think, for a lot of help there. That was great.
Yeah.
Okay, what next? How do we make sure we don't lose this one? You're gonna have to deal with the bat chat.
The bat chat. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to put a
Gotta
shot
keep
into
the
it.
Conway alive.
I'm gonna put a shot into the bat chat. There you go, now he's a one shot for you.
I'm concerned that the T-44 is going to come around the corner.
Yeah, that's a good concern. I can try to watch that. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kill
Okay,
this.
so the Conway is giving me flank. He's protecting my flank.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Okay, Conway's, I think, gonna try to move in, maybe?
Yeah, and I would just live now. Like, don't poke any corners, because that's how you're gonna get killed. Let me scout, and then when they look away to shoot at me or whatever, you can shoot at them. Okay. See, if you'd driven around that corner, that guy would have, like, right?
Right.
So, now it's just a matter of getting the arty. I've got this bat shot, I guess. And, we're just focused on getting more damage. How was that? I'm amazed you lived through that, man.
Yeah, steel wall. Very good.
Yeah, it was a good game.